Esme says, I think I've got too much crazy and unpredictable going on. If someone is considerably older than me, but we have an amazing chemistry, is it worth me telling him I like him rather than wait for it to come from him in case he is unsure whether to make a move due to the age gap? Or would that destroy his wonder? Should I let it come from him and just let it go if he doesn't take the step? Well, so here's the kind of the philosophy behind this, the theory behind this, and this works if you do it the right way, right? There's a middle ground. There's always a middle ground. And a lot of times people say, oh, don't show interest or show disinterest or whatever, right? But usually that only works with like really insecure guys who are really desperate for something, or guys that are like super aggressive that are like, I'm going to get this woman no matter what. And showing interest isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Like telling a guy that you're interested or flirting with him or, giving him hints or that kind of stuff. It's not a big deal, right? What you want to do though, is you don't want to make him feel like you've been caught, right? Like he doesn't have to do anything to get you, right? That ends up being a turnoff because guys value things that they work for. And so you want to show him interest, right? You want to dangle the carrot in front of him so that he's running after the carrot. But at the same time, what you want to do is you want to have some uncertainty there about whether you're sure about him yet, right? So you want to show interest, but you want there still to be uncertainty about how you really feel. And so that is what creates a lot of attraction, right? That's what creates kind of mystery and intrigue and excitement, because he's like, that's the variety need that we're talking about. That's the exciting one. That's when he goes on the date and he's like, oh, she's not really sure. She doesn't seem like she's sure. I'm not getting a good read. Well, she said earlier that she kind of liked me, but now I don't know. And she's kind of like doing these different things. And I'm not entirely sure. Right. And so that's where that excitement comes from. It's not like telling a guy that you're kind of interested or whatever, or, telling him that he should ask you out or something like that isn't a big deal, right? Giving him the opportunity, like throwing the ball to him and saying, take it and run with it, right? Isn't a bad thing. The problem is when you take the ball and you start running with it and you're like, trying to, or, putting him in a wheelbarrow and trying to roll him down to where you want him to go. Eventually he'll be like, I'm not sure that I really want to go here. Right. You want him to be doing the work as well. I'm desperately trying to come up with a good analogy for this. Rowing the boat. Right. I think that's the one that Rory Ray uses. And so you want to make sure that you're showing interest in him, but you don't want to be doing all the effort, and you don't want him to feel like he's totally got you already. You want there to be uncertainty there, because that is what drives a lot of intrigue and desire and passion and excitement for a person to a guy.